Well, now it's official. Season's over. So congratulations to Sev, Emily, Corwin, and Pacanos. Congrats to those guys. Clint to some extent, but to another no, because he was really talking all playoffs. Now, I said we'd lose in round 1 of Toronto. I did. I said we'd lose to the Leafs in the first round. I literally said we'd lose in the first round of the Leafs. So Andre Palat's last game? Yeah, I think so. I think he's going to Columbus. I think Columbus gets Palat. I'm not going to drop the link because this is not a Hangout stream. So, Avs win the cup. So, okay, who cares? I was wrong. But anyways, 2020, I admitted the whole postseason I was wrong because I said we'd lose in every round, and we did not. What's going on, Daniel? So this is in my opinion Palat's last game. Now I'm gonna go to Cap Friendly real quick. Look at the Avs salary cap situation because the salary cap matters now that the postseason's over. $25 million. Okay, that's quite a bit to spend. But let me look. Okay, Nick Aube-Kubel, waiver claim and is arbitration eligible. Arturi Lehkonen in a trade and is arbitration eligible and is an RFA. They're both RFAs. Here are their UFAs. Andre Burakovsky, Andrew Cogliano, Darren Helm, Nazem Kadri, Valery Nichushkin, and Nico Sturm. Darren Helm is going to retire. That's going to happen. Jack Johnson, Josh Manson, and Ryan Murray are free agents. Jack Johnson retires. Not much. Still frustrated. Fuck the officials, but still. Yeah, we don't talk. I'm not going to talk about the officials at all this stream. I'm not. You already know why I called out the officials, but we're in the off season now. So, Darcy Kemper's a free agent. Oh boy, Darcy Kemper's a free agent. They need to go after a backup goalie in case they lose Kemper, and they have to start Pavel Francouz. They have to go after a backup goaltender. Ryan Murray, I don't know what they're going to do with him. I don't know what they're going to do with Manson. I don't know where Manson's going to go. I know Johnson's going to retire. Kadri's been linked to Washington, and I think Washington's going to get Kadri. Nichushkin, they're going to try to keep Nichushkin. They're going to try to keep Cogliano. Burakovsky, they're going to keep him. But those are like the only Burakovsky and Nichushkin are like the only locks, in my opinion, for Colorado, and maybe Nico Sturm. Those are the only locks that Colorado is going to keep. I'm going to go to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Let's look at our free agents. Okay, I'm going to talk about that. I normally don't do this. Believe me, I normally don't call him out. Midwest, me and him were cool. But now that this happened, no, we're not cool anymore. Absolutely not. He has his name in my mouth. Here, my name is in his mouth. I don't talk about him that much. And the Hawks, he's a Hawks fan, and he rooted for a division rival. Colorado is a division rival, the Hawks. It's sacrilegious. A lot of people I know have that were in the Central Division, except Colorado fans, were rooting for Tampa because they're not rooting for a team in their division to win it all. That's what their excuse is with Colorado. Those Minnesota fans I knew wanted Tampa to win because Colorado is Minnesota's biggest rival, besides St. Louis, obviously. Our free agents are Nash, Palat, and Nick Paul, Jan Ruda, and that is it. We only have 4 free agents. One of them is definitely leaving, and that's Palat. He's going to want to get paid. Going to want to get paid and under contract. It's not going to be here. It's going to be, I think, Columbus. And he's not going to Colorado. Corey Perry should honestly retire. He's 37. He has nothing to prove. Was he on the Ducks in 07? Did he win the Stanley Cup ever? I know he's on us. I don't think we're gonna release him. Okay. He played his first 14 years, but how long has he been playing in the league? I know he played for Anaheim. Oh yeah, he does have a Stanley Cup. So he doesn't need to win another one. Corey Perry doesn't need to win another one. So he's gonna retire, in my opinion, with 1 year left on his contract. I want to keep Nick Paul. I really want to keep Nick Paul. I want to keep Nick Paul so bad. Keep Nick Paul. We still have our toughness. Barré-Boulet is going to replace Palat. I'm honestly surprised we kept McDonough for expansion. It was a miracle that we kept him. I'm glad we traded Johnson. Seabrook already retired. We're going to try to find a trade partner to get rid of Seabrook's contract because he has 2 years left, and that's most of the money. We don't have to pay LeCavalier anymore. We just got to pay. We still have to pay Seabrook, which we should just trade that contract. Vasi and Elliott are going to be our goalies next year. It's confirmed. Ruda's done. Okay, Jan Ruda's gone, and I won't mind it. We got Cal Foote. I'll take Cal Foote over Jan Ruda any day of the week. Jan Ruda's probably our worst player. Now, my early prediction already, it's too early for predictions, but I got I got the Rangers in the top 5 in my power rankings and the Blues. I think both of them go to the finals. Now, the Blues, interesting, okay? Nick Leddy is done, okay? Mikkola and Perunovich are going to come back. Husso's gone. Husso's going to leave. No, the Panthers are not going back to the finals. The Panthers are not going to the finals. They never will. Ever again. This isn't 1996. Perron and Bozak. The Blues are going to return both of them as much as they can. They're going to bring back Mikkola and Perunovich on cheap deals. And then they're going to get Perron and Bozak coming back. Their only loss, in my opinion, is going to be Nick Leddy and Ville Husso. And Husso won't be that much of a loss, but neither will Nick Leddy. Their defense will be fine with Rosen, Mikkola, Perunovich. Scandella, they should get rid of him. They should try to get rid of Scandella. Falk and Krug. Parayko sucks. I'm picking the New York Rangers over the St. Louis Blues. The Rangers are going to be really good next year, and I think they'll end up in the finals next year. That's my early prediction, but they have a lot. I think they'll bring some of them back. They will bring back Vetrano. They're going to try to bring him back as much as they can. Same with Ryan Strome. And Mott. They're going to lose McKegg. They're going to lose. Capo might be traded. Florida's not, dude. The Leafs are going to walk them in the first round next year. So my early prediction, Tampa wins the Atlantic. Toronto finishes second. Florida finishes third. Red Wings fourth. Senators fifth. Bruins sixth. Canadiens seventh. Sabres in last. Metro, Rangers and Hurricanes switch spots. The rest is the same, except Islanders finish last instead of Philly. Central, Colorado, St. Louis, Minnesota, top 3. 4, Winnipeg. 5, Dallas. Winnipeg and Dallas get in. 6, Nashville. 7, Chicago. 8, Arizona. 8 and 7 are close. Moving on to the Pacific. Edmonton wins the division. Calgary second, Vegas third. Kings fourth, they miss. Five, Vancouver. Then Vancouver five. Vancouver, Demko's gonna have a big season with Vancouver, but it doesn't matter. They will miss the playoffs. I don't know who all is in the Pacific Division, so let me look. Not basketball. I'm looking at hockey. Flames, Oilers, Kings, Golden Knights, Canucks. Let's look at the Western Conference. Kraken. Kraken are not good. The Ducks and the Sharks. Sharks will be last. Ducks will be second last. Kraken will be third last. And then the Canucks. It'll be Edmonton, Calgary, Vegas, top three. Minnesota owns them come playoff time. It's Minnesota, Colorado, and St. Louis. And I think St. Louis beats Minnesota in round one. They beat Colorado in round two. And they beat Edmonton in the third round. But Colorado's not going to be as good as they were. They're not going to be, like, top of the league again. They're going to win their division over St. Louis and Minnesota. St. Louis and Minnesota will tie for the second place spot. But I think St. Louis will have the tiebreaker due to head-to-head and goal differential. The Metro is going to be Carolina, Rangers, Pittsburgh, Capitals, top four. I think Detroit's going to get in. I think Detroit's going to be the new playoff team in the East. Islanders are the worst team in the league. I have to say it. Islanders are by far the worst team in the league. They're so bad. And they got worse, okay? They were bad. They missed the playoffs. They had 84 points, 37, 35, and 10. And they got worse. They fired Trotz. Most of their team is leaving. Lou Lamoriello does not know how to work the salary cap. And the Islanders, oh, God. They have $12 million to spend. How many free agents do they have? Bellows is useless. Chara already retired. They have a fake Aho, and they got Andy Green. Pretty useless. Oh, they got to sign Varlamov, and Varlamov wants to get paid. And they're going to lose Varlamov. Actually, Varlamov has 1 year left on his contract, but they're going to trade him. They're going to trade Varlamov. This is Lou Lamoriello we're talking about. He's not a good GM. I don't know how he won GM of the year that 1 year. Maybe. I'm picking Rangers and St. Louis. Rangers, St. Louis next year, and I got the Rangers winning the Cup. Capitals will still make it. The team in the East that will miss is Boston. Bergeron is coming back, but they all have a new coach. Sweeney's their GM. Lazar, and they're paying Ullmark $15 million, $5 million a year. They're paying Brandon Carlo $4.1 million a year. That's terrible. They're paying Derek Forbort $3 million a year. Forbort is terrible. Mike Riley's not good. Here's Jacob Zaboral. They still have Jake the Bust. You won't be the worst team in the league, but you will be terrible, though. Anaheim will be tanking. But if I'm Anaheim, spend money. Spend money, go after free agents. You have so much money. Oh, you do have Zach Aston Reese. What even was that trade? Oh, Pittsburgh traded him to Anaheim. I don't know why Pittsburgh traded Aston Reese. He's pretty good. Sonny Milano's going to come back. Sam Steele's going to come back. You need to pay Zegras. You have the money to pay Zegras. Give him a massive payday. Trade Gibson. I'm trading Nah, it's going to be Islanders are number 1, Blackhawks are number 2. Actually, no, not Blackhawks. Coyotes 2, Sharks 3. I think the Sharks are going to be. I think the Sharks are going to be terrible. The Sharks are going to be terrible. Calgary's $26 million to spend too. Calgary's going to have to bring back. Johnny Gaudreau is a free agent for Calgary, but he's going to get paid a king's ransom. Mangiapane, and Kachuk are RFAs. Mangiapane's in it. They're both arbitration eligible. Shillington is an RFA. Michael Stone's gone. Zadorov's gone. Goodbranson, gone. They still have Markstrom and Vladar. Hanifin is their best defenseman, along with Rasmus Anderson. Anderson and Hanifin are really good. Tanev is mid. Winnipeg, I think, is going to be the most surprising team. I think the Jets will be the most surprising team in the league. That's my pick for big surprise, the Winnipeg Jets. Blake Wheeler. Well, they have a lot of free agents. Dubois, they'll sign Dubois and Svechnikov. Sanford will sign too. I don't know where Sanford will go. Morrissey got paid. Nate Schmidt, they need to get rid of him. Neil Pionk, I think he's going to have a big year. You're going to be better than the Islanders. I have the Islanders going 22-50. 22. You're going to get 60. I have the Islanders getting 62 losses. They're about to be as bad as the 2017 Colorado Avalanche that won 22 games. Winnipeg is going to improve. Flyers are bad, but they're not Islanders level bad. The Islanders are horrible. They fired their coach. The Islanders are horrendous, Johnson. Islanders go 20, 58, and 4. Actually, no, 22, 58, and 4. Because here's the thing. The Islanders were promising toward the end. They won 37 games, 84 points on the year, and they got worse. Trotz is gone. Lou Lamoriello is their GM, and he does not know how to manage the cap. The Islanders are screwed. They have $12 million to spend in free agency. $12 million. They're not going to get anyone. And they're going to have to pay Varlamov, or they're going to lose him, and possibly lose Ilya Sorokin. Capitals do have $7 million to spend. Actually, $8 million because of Ovechkin, which got a good contract. Backstrom's hurt. They're going to slap Backstrom on LTIR. Vanacek and Samsonov are going to get extended. Chris Letang's going to go to Seattle. I'm calling it. Chris Letang to Seattle. Bergeron's coming back. Johnny Gaudreau is going to get paid a king's ransom by Calgary. He's going to get paid a king's ransom. And Capital buyouts. Castian, I don't think will get bought out. Bob won't get bought out. Vlasic, he will. Carey Price, no. Colin White, yeah. Jason Dickinson, absolutely. Jason Dickinson has been garbage since he left Dallas. And Jason Dickinson is making too much money. Actually, they traded him. Who did Dallas even get for Jason Dickinson? He's been hurt. Oh, the Stars traded him to Vancouver. That's a bad trade. That's a bad trade for Vancouver. Jason Dickinson sucks. Demko is going to have a big season for Vancouver. Demko is going to be big. My surprise team is the Jets. Hellebuck is better than Demko. And, well, no Vegas. Edmonton, Calgary, Vegas, top 3 in the Pacific. My surprise team is Winnipeg. They finished 4th in the Central and make the playoffs and upset Colorado. And actually, no. They upset Edmonton. Winnipeg upsets Edmonton in the first round because Winnipeg has depth. They can score. It's just their defense. Now, if Trotz didn't say, I'm not coaching this year, he would have taken the Winnipeg job, and I would have had Winnipeg ahead of Minnesota. I would have had Winnipeg ahead of Minnesota. But no, I got Winnipeg in the playoffs, though. Winnipeg and Dallas in the playoffs. Ottinger and Hellebuck have fantastic seasons. And yeah. Oh yeah, Vancouver does have Boudreau. Boudreau come playoff time is horrible. Boudreau is the Doc Rivers of hockey. He can't win. New Jersey is going to be interesting. They will be tanking, but Bratt will come back. Same with Boquist. Subban is done. Okay, Subban's retiring. I think they're going to keep Andrew Hammond. Oh yeah, they do have Jonathan Bernier, but he's so bad. Corey Schneider, they're buying him out. Ilya Kovalchuk recapture penalty. I forgot about that Kovalchuk contract. I haven't seen the Devils. They paid. No, they weren't. They weren't favorites in a lot of books I've seen. According to Vegas, they were. Nah, not really. Oh my. There we go. Anyways, I gotta go take a piss real quick, so I'll be right back. Oh, all right, now I'm back. Okay. The Jets. Let me look on Discord. Who does he play? Plays Florida. He plays UCLA. Okay. The Jets are gonna be. The Jets are my surprise. I think they'll get Jim Montgomery at this point. They have Dave Lowry as their coach. The Jets were going after Trotz. Trotz was going to but Trotz is focusing on his family. Here are the 9 remaining candidates for them. Jim Montgomery, that would work. Scott Arniel, no. No Alain Vigneault, that's not happening. Andrew Brunette is not going to the Jets. The Panthers are keeping him. Pascal Vincent, no. Rick Tocchet is not going to the Jets. Kirk Muller, eh. Randy Carlisle, he's not going to Winnipeg. And neither is David Quinn. And David Quinn's going to go to Boston. So it's going to be Jim Montgomery. Won't be bad. I think that'll be good for Winnipeg. The Jets getting Jim Montgomery because Jim Montgomery fits them well. The Jets got some speed, okay? I'm going to show you their speed, okay? Let's look at the Jets. Blake Wheeler, Kyle Connor, Mark Scheifele. Scheifele, Connor, and Wheeler are their 3 best players. Nikolai Ehlers. Adam Lowry's good. Mason Appleton's going to come back. Dubois may come back. Sanford will come back. Their defense is led by Morrissey and Pionk. Brendan Dillon is terrible. Did they even give up for Brendan Dillon? Let me look up the Brendan Dillon trade. Let's look at that trade. The Jets took Brendan Dillon from the Capitals. Two second-round picks. That's a win for Washington because Brendan Dillon sucks. The Jets are going to be... If the Jets can get rid of him, then they'll be fine defensively. Plus, they have Shoveldayoff as their GM. What was that trading for? Now the Jets got the Rangers' first-round pick. The Jets have 2 first-round picks. Oh, yeah, they traded a 4th for Paul Stastny. Brendan Lemieux trade. And Ville Heinola. The Rangers won that trade easily. Kevin Hayes for Brendan Lemieux and Ville Heinola. That is horrible. The Toffoli trade, that was bad. Hey, the Oilers did get Kulikov. Florida really overpaid for Ben Chiarot. And they got rid of Vetrano. We just traded picks. The Red Wings gave them Nemeth. Now Nemeth's on the Rangers. What's the Giroux trade looking like? I know Giroux's a free agent. He's going to go to Ottawa. What were the Islanders even... What were the Devils even thinking getting rid of Palmieri and Zajac? We got Brandon Hagel. Yeah, I don't like losing Kachuk and Radish, but we had to make that trade. Winnipeg, why do you trade Brian Little? Yeah. Reeves trade. Obviously, we know the Kulikov trade. Caleb Jones for Keefe and Soderlund. That's bad. Dan Lenard to Calgary. That was a good trade for Calgary. David Riddick traded to Toronto. Zadorov traded to Calgary. Mike Riley traded to Boston. I think he's still there. Arvidsson into the Kings. That's good for the Kings. It's really good for the Kings. Vegas has Yen. Vegas will be in the playoffs again next year. They will be. Yeah, Jean Gabriel Pageau trade. Oh yeah, the Braden Coburn and Paquette trade. Where's Paquette even at now? Is he in Carolina? No, he's in Montreal. Flyers should be fine with salary cap. No, they have $5 million. Are screwed. Who do they have? Nate Thompson's gonna retire. Why is he still in the league? Yandle's gonna retire too. Martin Jones is leaving. Oh, Couturier and Ellis are on injured reserve. Oh yeah, they bought out Ilya Bryzgalov. They don't gotta pay him anymore. Provorov, he sucks. Is Gus Bear in Arizona? I think he is. Nate Thompson's horrible. Lawton, what are they going to do with him? Lindblom will get extended. Van Riemsdyk, retire. Van Riemsdyk is done. Atkinson, what even was that trade? You have Tippett, who I like a lot. Florida Panthers, are dummies. The Florida Panthers are literal dummies. Oh, yeah, Joe Thornton is retiring. Joe Thornton will retire. Noel Acciari is going to go to New York. Probably the Rangers. Giroux's going to go to Ottawa. Sam Bennett, I don't know how Calgary let him go to Florida. I don't know how they let him go to Florida. Dadonov, you really get Dadonov. Montreal, you're stupid. Florida literally traded Domi to Carolina. You're so stupid. That's an irrelevant trade. Ryan Carpenter, that's a good move for Calgary. Cogliano to Colorado. Nemesnikov to Dallas. Brassard to Edmonton. That was good. Kulak, that was good for Edmonton. Yeah, Montreal gets their second, though. That's the thing. Jets, they win the trade. They got the first round pick. Rangers went to the third round. And Copp played 50%, so the Jets got that pick. Riley Nash for future considerations. We don't know what those considerations are. Johan Larson of the Capitals for a third. That was interesting. Hammond of New Jersey. Oh, yeah, St. Louis did get why did they trade Sundqvist? Oh, he's still hurt, I think. I think he's still hurt. So, look, Avs got Lehkonen for Justin Barron. Josh Brown traded for Zachary Senyshyn. You took him over Barzal and Kyle Connor. Justin Braun to the Rangers. Justin Braun's terrible. Marc-Andre Fleury to Minnesota. Interesting. Kakinen got traded to San Jose for Jacob Middleton. Jacob Middleton is all right, and Minnesota got Fleury. So yeah, Marcus Johansson, Bellio, Mason Appleton's back. Jeremy Lawson's in Nashville. I don't like trading Joseph, but I kind of want to trade back for Joseph and try to re-sign Nick Paul. That'd be interesting. Dermott got traded. Why do you trade Dermott, but not Hall? Hall is worse than Dermott. Stetcher to LA for 7th. Yeah, this trade was bad for Florida. Claude Giroux's going to leave. Rubasov won't play. Neither will Bunham. The pick is a top 10 selection. Philadelphia received 2020. We'll see Florida's 2025 first round pick. We don't know how the teams are going to look at that time period. Boston got Lindholm, Vakanainen. Why do you even draft Vakanainen? I don't like the Hagel trade, but we had to do it. Yarn Croak, interesting trade. Ben Sherrod overpay. They get rid of Vetrano. They overpaid to get Vetrano. Their 2023 first. Montreal gets both first round, 2023 and 2024 first round picks. At the time of the trade, the Rangers own their fourth round pick, and Winnipeg's fourth round pick will be transferred. The pick will be transferred to the, or it will be the lower of the two. Nico Sturm for Tyson Jost. That's a steal. That's a steal. Manson for Ellison. That's a steal, but Manson's going to leave anyway. Carter Hutton is in Toronto. Dzingel and Lyubushkin is in Toronto. Jeez, Calgary overpaid for Toffoli. Lafferty for Nylander. That's a steal. I'm just to Buffalo. St. Louis get Cliff. St. Louis traded Clifford. Smart. Clifford was useless. Boychuk to Buffalo. Dude, Buffalo's so stupid. Then the Jack Eichel trade. Vegas got hosed. You trade Tuck, who's good. You trade Peyton Krebs, who's going to be really, really good. I don't know why Florida overpaid for Ben Sherratt so bad. Moving on. Malkin's free agent. Subban's free agent. Giroux's a free agent. Subban retires. Malkin stays. Giroux, Ottawa. Kessel, retire. Letang, Seattle. Fleury should retire, but he won't. I think he's going to go to Pittsburgh. Or Edmonton. Bergeron, he's already staying. Gaudreau is going to get paid a king's ransom by Calgary. Colorado's losing a lot. I think it's going to be... Yeah, the Dodgers beat the Braves. Okay. Dodgers did end up winning against the Braves. Let me guess. Wes is still alive. So Midwest Sports. Where is he? YouTube. Let me mute this so that way I'm not getting copyrighted today. Yeah. No, the Oilers are not winning the President's Trophy. My President's Trophy winners, I got... who do I have win the President's Trophy? I have it being Tampa. I have them losing in the third round to the New York Rangers. And then the Rangers win the Cup over the Blues in 7 games. I don't know why these comments aren't showing here, but I think it's going to be... picking New York over St. Louis. Yeah, so... can't watch the most popular views. Can't do community posts because I don't have 500 subs, and I need 500 subs in order to do a community post. So let me go view my channel real quickly. Why do I still have YouTube Premium? Benefits on June 29th. I don't know why I have it. Yikes. The New York Rangers are going to be an interesting team. I think the Jets surprise everyone. Their defense is good. They can score and play some defense. Um, I don't understand why Midwest decided to go live over that. I don't. What in the world? Okay, this is probably a glitch on my end, but there's 3 people watching, even though I doubt there is. Yeah, nobody's watching my stream. Yeah, but our season is over. Next year, will be interesting. I'll see y'all next time.